too can join the podcasting world and be one of the greatest podcasters out there. Build an audience, get sponsorships, earn money, and do many, many interesting things. You can also get listener support to help sponsor your show, all by using Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to become a podcaster. Anyone can do it. If you got something to say, or someone thinks you got something to say, or you just want to say something, come and join Anchor and join the podcasting revolution. Hello and welcome to Trumped Up, a unique way of looking at politics and everything in today's universe. Unfortunately, a lot of that we don't want to know about, and things come off and they're spun in ways that people just have to make it so it's their way. If you turn to one network, say CNN, perhaps you'll get one view. If you turn to Fox News, you get another view. But too many networks continue to create the same narrative and the same view. Seems like they come straight out of a playbook, which I'm sure they do. You get a lot of Democratic spin, you get a lot of liberalism, you get a lot of conservatism on the other side. Some days I just wish that they'd just tell you straight up that the news, this is what happened today and this is what's going on. But no, there has to be like 25 minutes of what we think about this when most people really don't give a damn. I sure as hell don't, that's for sure. We'll start off this week with all this talk about impeachment. Impeachment, as Maxine Waters likes to say, but that's Maxine Waters' lame old world. You know, nobody really wants to impeach Donald Trump. Nobody's really ever gonna impeach Donald Trump. Nobody's even gonna try to impeach Donald Trump, because impeachment is simply a Democrat liberal talking point. Yes, a talking point. It's just something to get the supporters of these people to like, oh, we got something to hold on to, you know, for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it was. It was Russia, like Marsha. It wasn't the Brady Bunch, it was the Russia bunch. That's just crazy, you know? Oh my God. If you want to talk about Russia, maybe you should talk about them in the World Cup. I don't even know if they're in the World Cup. Probably not. Who knows? But I'm not really a soccer fan. Unfortunately, the damn Bruins didn't get it, but hey, congrats to the St. Louis Blues on that one, 52 years. But as a true New Englander, I know how it is to go years and years and years without a championship. That's Red Sox, who it was an 86-year curse, which has now been broken and we won several times. But that's kind of off topic. Yeah, I kind of go out in left field sometimes, but so be it. But yeah, back to this impeachment talk. You know, every day it's the same thing. Oh, impeach Trump, impeach Trump, impeach Trump. No, we're not going to impeach Trump. And he's going to get reelected. Yes, I don't care what your polls say. And then you got Sleepy Joe, as Trump likes to call him. More like Creepy Joe, as the internet likes to call him, because he can't keep his hands to himself. But so be it. And then that whole, oh, no scandals in my administration with Mr. Obama. Yeah, you might want to go back and check the facts on that one, Mr. Biden. And then, he comes out with this crazy crap of, I'm going to cure cancer. Really? People have spent billions and billions of dollars, and you're personally going to cure cancer. Really? I highly doubt that. You know what? In my personal opinion, I think out there's probably a cure for everything, but there's more money in treatment than cures. Which is pretty interesting, because I was watching Guardians of the Glades, where they go out and collect pythons from the Everglades, because they're apparently overwhelming the Everglades and destroying the environment down there. But I guess the snake guts and the juice is an ancient Asian medicine, and it's highly valuable. Supposedly it's a cure for everything, but who knows? It could just be another straight up, what do we call that? I don't know, whatever. It's kind of like the CBD thing. It's the miracle drug. Yeah, miracle drug, that's it. But is it really a miracle drug? I don't know. Research isn't in yet. And then you get these people with these vape pens like, oh, well, I seen that this is healthier than... How do you know, man? In 20 years, the people that switch to the vape pens instead of smoking cigarettes are probably going to have the same problems that tobacco smokers had. And they're like, oh my God, they lied to us and we're going to sue and la la la. It's kind of funny how life becomes full circle all the time. It's just kind of trumped up. I call this trumped up because it's a polite way of saying something else. We'll just leave it at that. I mean, I can't even watch certain networks anymore. I just end up screaming at my TV. I don't know if any of you guys out there have this problem, but it just gets under my skin and I start screaming at the TV and I'm like, I gotta change this. And then I can accept people with different points of view if they come with facts and things and base their argument on logic. But when you just come out with this off-the-wall crap or you just blatantly make stuff up or unknown sources. Yeah, unknown sources, my ass. They know who they are. We probably know who they are. It's the same people that's spinning the same stupid narrative for years. You know, it's kind of funny. I see all the time. Television program. Why do you think it's called program? Because they're trying to program your mind to believe something. But smart people learned a long time ago that you should question everything. Now they say, oh, don't question that. Don't question that. Really? No. Question everything. If you see something, don't take it as fact. Don't take it at face value. Do your own research. Go dig into it. I mean, during the 2016 election, I was watching certain networks just so I could get the different spin and different view on things. And when I seen this, I'm like, they'd say, well, he did this and he said this and Trump said this and Trump did this. And I'm like, that's not what happened. So if you weren't actually watching this rally and you just tuned into this follow-up coverage later on or whatever, and you got this, you'd be like, oh my God, he did this. Oh my God, he did that. Oh my God, you're stupid enough to believe what these people told you is more like it. I don't know how some people can be so dumb. Some of the craziness in the world today is just out of whack, off the wall. I don't know what the hell these people are thinking in the world. I mean, some of the stuff they believe is just like ridiculously off the wall. I mean, they try to make it out like, oh, we need all these illegal immigrants to do the jobs that Americans don't want to do, but most Americans do want to do jobs. Yes, some jobs suck and some jobs are crap. And Mike Rowe points this out every time he does an episode of Dirty Jobs. There's some nasty-ass stuff out there that people really probably don't want to do, but somebody will do it. There's somebody out there, if you pay them enough, will do it. But a lot of these jobs, see, this is the part they missed. We need these people to do these brainless jobs. Really, brainless jobs. Eventually, robots are going to do these brainless jobs. And then we're going to have a whole new problem. I mean, like anybody who's applied for Social Security in life would realize that they'll deny people for something because you can sit at a desk and screw a cap onto something or some pointless task, I don't know, or put something in a box. But they don't think about, well, what's the other aspects of this or behind this? But eventually these jobs are all going to be replaced by technology, so for the government, they're going to have an issue there. But then we're going to have a whole big unemployment problem with people that were replaced by robots. I'm sorry to tell you about robots and artificial intelligence and all kinds of new technologies we haven't discovered yet, or somebody hasn't released it yet, are going to replace a lot of things. I'm thinking someday maybe we're just going to be the robots' pets like your cat or dog is to you, but that's a whole other discussion for another day. I mean, I could come up with a billion conspiracy theories, off-the-wall things. It's just, people don't think about these things until it's too late or it's after the fact. They don't just like, oh my God, this is going to happen. What do we do? No, they wait till it happens and then they react. You should be proactive, not reactive, but too many people in society are always reactive. It's just, I don't know, human nature, I guess. Now, what I don't get is with these robots, and companies like Boston Dynamics are making certain robots where we could be using them in warfare, but we keep using human lives, and then I see soldiers coming back with missing arms, blown out eyes, and things like this. But if we just switch to technology and let the robots do the fighting, we'll save a lot of veterans. We'll save a lot of money on veteran health care. We won't have PTSD. We can fight battles from far away. Yes, these things can be hacked, but if you have the right technology in that area, well, you can prevent that from happening too. But then again, you hack the robot. What are you going to do? Turn the robot on a robot that's on the same side? So you lost a robot. Big deal. Spending a few more $1 million on some more robots. At least you didn't lose some lives. I mean, with the recent coverage of D-Day there, and you've seen all these people just storm the beach. Now, if that was robots, nobody would have died, except the other side. And unfortunately, a lot of those people and what we call the greatest generation, are not that many of them left. I don't know how this goes because we were supposed to be in the politics world, and I've kind of gone off into 14 different areas. But the more you listen to my show, the more you'll get that, and the more you'll figure it out. I mean, I could go off into a whole nother world of, I could talk to you about simulated online racing. That's a pretty cool topic, but it's not for today. What else has been in the coverage here? Oh, Bernie is crazy. Everybody should get $15 an hour. Everybody should get free health care. Everybody should get free this and free that, but nothing's free, really. You might not be paying for it, or you probably are paying for it in higher taxes. So higher taxes raises the cost for business, which then in turn raises the price for you to buy something, and this goes up and up and up. But people are worried about tariffs. But these crazy ideas they have are worse than tariffs. I mean, really, you're paying, like, the Dollar Tree said they're going to raise their prices. So what are you going to do? Okay, the tariff was 25%, so this dollar item's now going to cost you $1.25. Really? $1.25. If you can't afford that, stand outside Walmart with a sign like those other people. They're out there panhandling, making about $100 a day, claiming they're hungry and whatever. But, you know, if you're really hungry, I don't think you need an address to actually apply for SNAP benefits, food stamps, EBT, whatever it's called where you are. And then you can go and get food. There's a soup kitchen in every town in America almost. Food pantries. I mean, somebody standing on the corner saying they're hungry, don't believe them. They just want money for drugs, alcohol. Even John Stossel from Fox News actually dressed up as one of these people, and people actually were giving him money. And then he actually put a sign that said, "I just need a beer," and people were taking pictures with him, and they thought it was hilarious. But, you know, at least he had the audacity to actually put up a sign saying the reality of, "I just need a beer." It's kind of funny because I was actually at a convenience store once, and the guy actually asked me for money, not because he was hungry. He blatantly told me he needed to buy some crack. Of course, I didn't have any money, so that was out of the question for him. But, hey, at least he took the time and he had the effort, and he was an honest person at least, but I'd say 99.5% of these people aren't. Or the other day, I saw a guy, he just had a sign. It didn't say I want money. It didn't say anything. It just said I love pot. Hey, I don't know if he was just telling people he loves pot, or he was hoping people would give him money for pot. Sadly, some of these people, you know, stand on the corner and they're pretty well dressed. They're not dirty looking. It's like, holy crap, I'm look worse than these people. And they're out there acting like they have no home. You know, now if you see a guy outside Kentucky Fried Chicken digging in the dumpster, you know he's hungry, you go buy him a bucket of chicken or something. I mean, I did that once, and the guy went and got his buddy, and they sat down and ate the chicken. So apparently they were really hungry. But, you know, homeless people, there's ways to survive. I mean, Just go to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, you can get a coffee and some free cookies or a cake or something. They tend to have these at every meeting. I mean, if you just tell them that you're homeless and you're hungry, somebody might actually buy you something. People in recovery tend to like give back. I don't know, it's part of their recovery plan. So I don't know what you think of my episode here and what it's about, but it's pretty good. I could talk about, it's kind of funny. They used to talk about free speech, and then you go to college campuses and they're trying to shut down free speech every day. It's like, hey, you can't say that. No, it's free speech unless I don't agree with you. You better shut up. Oh my God, there was 2016 election, freedom of expression. Hey, put a sign here on that said Trump. No, you probably would have got paintballed or egged if you did that. Don't wear a Trump hat because you'll probably get beat in a back alley somewhere. You know, a lot of these things only happen in big cities like New York, LA, Seattle, Chicago. People that live in the real world, in normal, everyday America, nobody really gives a damn if you're wearing a red MAGA hat. Seriously, nobody cares. I mean, I see more people wearing pot hats than political hats. It's just the world we live in, though. I mean, the media goes and finds these things, really. They go out of their way to find things and point them out, like, just to get under your skin, I think. I don't know, everything's for profit. That's it. Everything's for profit. The almighty dollar. It's all it's about. If back to the impeachment thing, yeah, and being a talking point. If I just say impeachment, impeachment, impeachment as a politician, and then suddenly I'm saying, hey, here's an email from me saying, please donate to my campaign or to my whatever so we can get Trump impeached, but it's really just for them to make money for their campaign. Like, every time you see these hearings on TV, I don't know if you watch, a lot of times they're broadcast on mainstream media. Other times you'd have to turn to C-SPAN, which half of you, at least I'd say half of America, doesn't even know what C-SPAN is or where it is on their TV network, or they just flip by because it's one of those annoying stations like Home Shopping Club. Sure, that's great if you got a shopping addiction, but I really don't need to see like ads for crap all day long on my TV. Like when there's ads for crap all day long on my TV, like that. A what? A what? A what? Hearing assist guy. My God. But then then there's the insurance commercial with the mayhem guy, and the guy on the video doorbell on his phone is like, what? I'm like, maybe he needs the hearing assist thing like the other guy. I mean, it's comical. Commercials. Do we really need this? I mean, 4,000 commercials a week for Budweiser. Really? Everybody knows what the hell Budweiser is. I don't need a commercial for this. If you drink Budweiser, there's not a commercial. You don't need a commercial. Everybody knows what the hell Budweiser is. I mean, you could drive by 8,000 liquor stores in a day. Package store, liquor store, whatever you want to call it. The beer place, the convenience store, the Obama Mart. That's hilarious. I watch like Live PD and Obama Mart. We don't have these where I live, but I'm like, who the hell named their store the Obama Mart? Really? I think a store called the Obama Mart, I'd be in there asking for like free health insurance or something, or you could buy like a Barack Obama t-shirt. Not that anybody wants one of those. I mean, there's a higher demand for Dale Earnhardt Jr. gear than there ever would be for Barack Obama anything. Oh, sure, he sells a lot of books. Yeah, that's because companies like Amazon like promote what their views are. And if you got a book and it's to your view the New York Times bestseller list, they'll put you up on the top of the list. But hey, if they don't agree with you, guess where you go? Down the bottom, and you got no sales. So New York Times bestseller. No, it's not really what they're saying. It's not based on sales and all this other crazy stuff. It's just based on whatever. It's like Google algorithms. I don't think there's any such damn thing as an algorithm. If you want your business listed number one on Google, you can just pay them a lot of money and they'll put you at number one because it's all about the money buck. And this technology we have today. I mean, you go to Wendy's and then suddenly you're getting an ad for Wendy's. You don't even have to go to Wendy's. You just drive by. Or you were just at Walmart and suddenly you're getting a text that says, "Oh, we see you were at Walmart. How was your experience?" My experience was fine, but it's none of your damn business, really. Actually, nobody's experience at Walmart is pleasant. I don't care who you are. You work there, it's even worse, I'm sure. But the other place is just like chaos. It's like the circus of retail. And they wonder why Amazon does so good, because people don't want to deal with stuff like that. Glad you tuned in. If you like my rant, you can tune in next time. Thanks and have a nice day.